So, all of us know that Niagara is one of those places that is well worth seeing in person. It is just as beautiful as we see in pictures. And this is us driving all the way from Brampton. We grabbed our coffees, and the drive was just so breathtaking. And trust me, I just fell in love with the beauty all around me. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am here today with my lovely auntie and Shafi. Hi. So we are right now in Niagara Falls, and I'm gonna do the Maid of the Mist now, and I'm gonna show you around everything. Super excited, let's go. And to give you guys a little backstory, we have been family friends, and Shafi and I have known each other since we were babies. And I was meeting Auntie after 9 years, which is crazy. And yeah, it was just so nice to go on a trip with, someone you've known for ages. And I couldn't have asked for anything else. And I can now say this with experience. Please do not miss Maid of the Mist when you are in Niagara. The views are literally heart-stopping, and I highly recommend you guys doing this. Going on the upper deck. This was the American Falls, and now it's the much awaited Canadian Falls. Oh my God. And honestly, if you ask me, I would not even think twice or take a second to do this all over again. And I literally saw the rainbow emerging in front of my eyes, and it was truly a delight to watch. You can easily spend the entire day at Niagara. There are so many eateries to sit down and grab some great food. And once we were done, we decided to roam around the Clifton Hill. So Clifton Hill is one of the most famous and exciting streets in Niagara. It is just a few steps away from the falls, and there are so many themed restaurants and activities to do around here. We decided on taking the SkyWheel because apparently at 10 p.m. every single night, there are fireworks that happen right above the falls, and it is one of those things that if you go to Niagara, you don't want to miss. And we thought that it would be an even better view if you see it from the top, and indeed it was. The SkyWheel does give you an entire panoramic view, and the ride is about 8 or 12 minutes. And the moment I saw BeaverTails, I knew I had to go inside. It is truly one of a kind. For those of you who don't know, BeaverTails is a Canadian company which is now world famous for their flattened deep fried toes, served with multiple flavors. And this was just me indulging in some sweet treats. And after spending the entire day, we headed back to Brampton. And before we went back to our house, we had to go and see this little cute bundle of joy. Her name is Barkat, and this is how we ended our night. So this is the next day, and we are now in Toronto. We've come to this coffee shop, Coffee 23. Yeah. And we're just finding a parking right now, but it is so beautiful. And honestly, coming from Vancouver, I feel like the roads are so wide here, and the downtown is so pretty. I'm so excited for what Toronto has to offer, and I'm so happy to be here with my friend. Let's see how our day goes now. Cafe 23 is a hidden gem in the heart of downtown. It is one of those spots that is worth checking out for a very relaxing and delicious experience. The whole vibe of this cafe is very earthy and very demure. The coffees were so rich and so creamy and nice. The cafe has multiple seating areas, perfect to accommodate a date or just a work day as well. Gift for my another friend who I'll be visiting tomorrow, and this street is honestly really pretty. Everything, every spot is so good.
We are now going to Toronto Island.
So guys, we are trying to find how to do the public like water taxi and other activities here.
Toronto Islands is a cluster of 15 individual islands in Lake Ontario that are all connected by pathways and bridges, and you can literally walk from one end to the other. You can simply walk in on a ferry from downtown Toronto to the island. So we took this water taxi from there to here. The views are spectacular again, and the ride is not bumpy at all. It is super enjoyable.
What do you think you can do in Toronto Islands?
I think it's a very beautiful place. You can come here with your family, friends, and you can even come here alone. You can rent bicycles. You can also bring your picnic stuff and have a very nice picnic with your friends. And also what I love doing here is that just bring a book to read, sit and spend some alone time. You'll love it.
And the view is so nice, right?
Amazing. The view is very amazing, but you'll have to come here to experience it.
I just want to take a moment and appreciate the beauty of Toronto skyline, and especially the CN Tower. The views are so scenic. You can literally sit here, relax and unwind. So I also wanted to give you a little heads up. This ferry that you see right behind me, they usually take an hour or more to board every person on it. So I would highly recommend you guys to take the water taxi instead, because you can just like walk in and it's quicker, it's faster, and you don't need to waste a lot of time.
So guys, we were just walking around the harbour and a very random thing happened. A girl popped out from nowhere. She walked up to us and gave us this. This is a Happy People's newspaper.
And we look so sad in it.
It looks so sad.
But honestly, we were not sad.
Yeah, we were just like thinking about what to eat.
Correct.
But
Maybe hungry but not sad, but we look sad.
what an irony, right?
Correct.
So this was again a coincidence when I bumped into a friend of mine from social media, and I was just showing her this Happy People's newspaper.
We have now come to Amsterdam Brewery. It's one of the best at Harbour and it's a must visit.
10 on 10, I would recommend all of you to come here. The food was so appetizing and the drinks were delicious. And of course, the view of the harbour was just so relaxing to the eyes. It was a great experience overall. After treating ourselves to a delicious tres leches cake, we headed towards the Nathan Phillips Square, where you could see the Toronto sign that is fully illuminated with lights. So we walked a few blocks down and reached the Yonge-Dundas Square. It's a prominent landmark in Toronto and looks a little like Times Square. So we drove back to Brampton with a stellar view of the CN Tower and came back to this beautiful gift bag prepared by Auntie, which I'm so grateful for. This is the next day and the day of my flight when I met another friend of mine from college, and here I was meeting Auntie. And I had to insert this special clip of the white makhan because I truly missed it. My Uber missed one exit and I was panicking that I might miss my flight, but thankfully I did not.
Let's go back to Vancouver now, and I'm excited to be back again soon.